And push your man.
Well, we didn't get good music here. Let's see if we could do that again. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Arcades Anonymous. I am your host, Nerd Lounge Master 84. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. It's been a crazy one for all of us, but we're glad we're here, and we are glad that you are here with us. We got a great show planned for you tonight, so let's bring in all of my wonderful co-hosts. Gentlemen, welcome to the party. What's going on?
Oh, we on now?
We're on now.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
I was going to go play some pinball while we wait for the intro to play three more times.
Intro again, that's fine. I can do that. Yeah, I'm not
Retro Lizard was getting antsy. He was not happy.
Yeah. I had time to run out and cook a well-done steak during that thing.
Yeah, I got a couple games of pinball in while we were waiting, so we're good.
It's hot in the Nerd Lounge tonight. I can't wear a hat, so I'm sorry. You get to look at my bald head. for all those.
I did the same thing, Todd. In spirit of consolidarity.
There you go. There you go. A bunch of bald people that we are.
Listen,
Big
I do
when
it by
you get
choice,
to my
though.
age, when you get to my age, you don't shave. You just try to keep what you got as long as you can.
There you go. There you go.
I do it by choice. I just shave it off.
Oh, my wife had our fortune. Yeah, we apologize.
You must be pretty quick, Retro.
Arcades for Anonymous. There you go.
For Anonymous, yes.
88 arcades look good. You changed up your position there, Galaga 88. So
yeah, I did. It's not my permanent position, but I was like, for today, this is good. I was like, I'll just sit up right here.
Man,
yeah, but you have the advantage of you have all that room now. You can spice it up every different show.
I go here, there, everywhere.
Different sets and different.
I gotta hang lights up still. That's like I don't want like these lights. I want like more of like Stock Jock's lights. Like I want to be all cool like Stock Jock.
Let me tell you right now, Gala guy, that's never gonna happen. Okay, you can't be that cool.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, the wall still matches the beard, so we're good.
That's right.
Yeah. If I'm ever in trouble, I'm like launching myself onto this wall. No one will ever see me. That's what it's gonna be. Just get up next to the orange wall. Camouflage.
It's looking great back there, though.
Man.
Looking
you don't
great
need a
back
panic
there.
room. You just stand next to the wall.
Follow John Cena. You can't see me.
All right, gentlemen. Stock Jock, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, man. I had yesterday. I own a company, but it doesn't mean I can't. I had to do some manual labor yesterday. I had a job site, and they delivered the stuff in the wrong area, and I was the only one out there, and I had a bunch of guys showing up the next day, and I had to move it because they were going to be paving the area where they left it. Oh man, I must have I probably moved 1,100 pounds of stuff yesterday.
Wow,
like one at a time. I mean,
Stock Jock showing how it's done.
Yeah, I'm feeling it today.
Man.
Other than that, I'm great. It's good to be here. I'm looking forward to whatever we decided for the show tonight. I have no idea, so I'm coming in blind, and it's gonna be fun. And love the people in the chat too, man. We got the best people in the world in the chat. We do.
Producers here.
Absolutely.
They're all addicted to arcades like us, and so this is the right place to be for admitting that.
There you go.
And there was
Real Gaming in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you.
3L, what's up?
Yeah. It's a rite of passage. There you go. Well, as you can see, we're a little short-staffed this evening. Our good friend Chaotic is dealing with some stuff. So if you're a praying sort, please lift him up in your prayers. And our good friend Matt is tired as could be. He's been working nonstop and couldn't be with us tonight. So same for him. I hope he's sleeping. I hope he's going to come and check us in, maybe watch the replay while he's doing something else in the next day or two. And G.I. Joe came on before we came on live just to tell us that he was unavailable tonight. He's in the shop working to get all of those risers out to you wonderful, wonderful people. So
he said he's got to build like 5 things for Danny. So he's
gonna be busy doing that. So yeah. But we're glad that we're here with you. We've got a pretty decent show planned for you. Let's hope that we can keep you entertained as we talk about things. But the most important thing to talk about right now is the update on the brackets. So let's get into that.
Gamers, it's time for you to decide. Who will be number 1?
There you go.
Wow, it worked.
Who will
we
be
couldn't do it
number
Monday.
1?
Couldn't figure it out Monday.
Who could
do intros? But man, we can do intros.
Yes. So we're down to the final 4, right? We are down to it, and we're going to decide the number 1. And I'm telling you, the number 1 console in the arcade community. So, and this is all your votes. This is all that we got. And if you're in the poll or in the chat right now, please vote. We've got the 2600 going against the Entertainment Center.
NES.
NES is going to win this.
NES.
It's going to win this.
Oh, I'll see y'all again soon. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. One started the whole revolution, and the other one came in and saved it.
And started and tried to kill it, and then the other one said,
basically came in and saved it.
Hold on.
All right. So we have 35 votes in. It's been going for about 11 minutes. It's a pretty rough poll, so I don't know if we want to keep it going.
Keep it going.
How many people we've got watching right now?
We got
people,
2 more.
So
we got
if you want to please vote. We want to give it some time to make sure that it goes.
So we finished up Monday. We finished up the handheld. So if you didn't watch Open Fridge on Monday, I'll give you an update on that one. I don't think anybody's gonna be mad about this. The Nintendo Switch one. So unless you don't think the Switch should been in both, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes.
So who was up against the Switch though? Like who was the
Steam
other
Deck?
Steam Deck.
So Steam Deck technically won.
Steam Deck. I tell you,
depending on how you look at it,
it was close. It was 50-50, and I had to do what we did last week. As soon as it moved one way or the other, I ended the poll. I sat there and just waited for it to end because it just kept on becoming 50-50. And
so you're saying it was fixed? Maybe you didn't even let the polls finish the second time. That's what you're trying to say, Jay, isn't it?
If more people would watch Gamer Fridge, we would have had plenty of votes. But
that's right.
I know,
that's right.
For my show, we had pretty good.
We had a good turnout.
We had a good turnout.
Yeah, you did.
It was tight. I was crazy. I think Garage Gamer said, "I'm glad my all the count can vote."
Yeah.
James hates everything. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
That's right. Let's see that Switch. It rode on the enthusiasm of the Switch 2 coming out. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't. It wouldn't. Nah. Probably.
When we get into Switch 2, Todd, I want to know if you think my hot take from Monday still holds water after we've seen everything. So
that's a good subject tonight.
That is a good subject tonight.
I'm interested when we talk about that. If you think my hot take is
all right, well we'll get into that as we get on. So,
but like I said, we had the Final Four. Nintendo was well represented with the 3DS, the Game Boy Advance, and then the Switch against the Steam Deck. So,
not the SP.
What? I know
Game Boy Advance SP. Come on. It's like he had like 5 iterations of DS, but SP, it's like, nah, we're not doing that.
I forgot that one. I threw the Ambernick in there instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your SP.
Ambernick didn't make it out of the first round with me because I don't even know how to even use it because I haven't got my free one from Jay yet. So
I'm still waiting for my shipping notification because I became a member during last show.
You did.
I'm still waiting for it.
I appreciate both of you.
Yep.
I appreciate my 2 members. You are.
So
you guys keep my show going.
Yeah.
As soon as enough of
my monthly fees, as soon as my monthly fees pay enough of that
to cover both of them, you'll get them.
Okay.
So we're looking at what, 2 years here?
Yeah.
Whatever,
so
unless you can get other people to be members,
okay.
Or if I start eating stuff on stream, like
there's
you got a lurker
in the background.
You got a lurker.
Yo,
what's going on here? What's
got a lurker.
Say hi. You're live.
What's going on, buddy?
They said, what's going on?
Nothing much.
How's your arm doing?
How's your arm? They want to know how your arm is.
It's all right. Move it.
Oh, cool. Look at that. Got a zipper on it.
Move it. Okay.
Move it.
Nice.
He's the Lego expert that doesn't do Legos yet. So and we're talking his work into trying to get pinball. So that's in the works. So he's living all our dream job of working at a comic book store and arcade record store, video store.
We need Spinner.
What's that?
He'll be James Hates Everything one day.
You'll be James Hates Everything one day.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
My Christmas present from G.I. Joe was better.
More of a Lincoln Log guy myself, but Legos are okay.
Did you see that? Satan Spirits. G.I. Joe got a reactor made for him, and he hung it up in his as an ornament, but he put it in his car. And Satan
Pretty cool.
Spirits said, the one G.I. Joe gave me was better.
Ah,
You have to go look at it. It was funny.
Okay.
If I take the VR.
Oh, he wants to steal the VR. So yeah,
nope.
go ahead.
Still the VR.
All right, he's gonna go VR it.
I'm gonna go VR it.
Hey, Finner, let me tell you. Tell Finner this.
Okay.
Tell him to do the pinball. Was it the pinball FX in VR? Tell him to stream it right now.
He's not allowed to. he said stream the VR. You have to go down there.
You have embargo. You cannot do it.
Yeah, he don't, right? Right down here. It's short. He's trying to steal my VR right here.
Oh boy. Jay, we got 41 votes in. I think that's the most you're going to get for this poll, my friend.
Wait, is Shotgun Sean here?
Shotgun Sean?
Yeah.
Is here.
All right, man.
Yeah.
If Shotgun Sean says we're good, then
we're
we can
gonna
call it.
Mr. Sean, please.
Can we close the poll, Sean?
Can we close the poll? It is your. We're giving you the ball. Tell us what it is.
And I hope everything's going good with Shotgun Sean. I know he's going through therapy and stuff right now for physical therapy. So hope that's going good, Shotgun Sean.
Close the poll.
Yeah,
he
yep,
is
close
giving
the
us
poll.
the word.
Close the poll.
So here it is.
There you go.
Here it is.
And the winner is
NES, 87%.
Wow.
wow.
It's going to win, guys. This is like it's going to win.
87%.
Wow, that's
Wow.
not even close.
Clearly, it is the champion tonight. So,
All right.
This is going to be
what's
interesting.
the next
here.
one here?
PS2 against the Super Nintendo.
Ooh.
It's got to be PS2, man. It's got to be.
I know I'm not a PlayStation guy. I'd be like PS2 probably.
Got to be that GameCube. Bring the GameCube back in there. Come on.
GameCube.
Yeah,
didn't even
GameCube,
beat the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Come on, people.
That
It beat the
part
Xbox.
is hard to believe.
It beat the Xbox One though.
All right, poll is going live right now, so please vote. Help us decide our champions here, and we will have a final vote towards the end of the show for who the top dog is in consoles.
These both have great memories for me though. I mean, I love the Super Nintendo, and I love the PS2.
It's going to be extremely hard if Super Nintendo gets into this against the NES, like it has been with many other brackets that we've seen.
All right, we got him on here.
All right. Buy stuff arcades. Buy stuff arcades.
Buy stuff. Buy stuff. Buy stuff.
So,
why are we
are
calling
you
them
here?
again?
Did you vote Buy Stuff Arcades?
Yes,
Yeah, we need their vote. We'll give them 2
NES
votes.
for all the memories. Yeah, I agree. I didn't
Ooh, this
have
one's
either,
close.
so I'm not voting.
What did he say?
He didn't have.
He didn't have either, so he's not voting. So
It doesn't matter if you have either. Which one do you think is more popular?
I have
It would be
nostalgia for
amazing to
both.
see
so
the,
Burger Time Babe. So Burger Time Babe is a PlayStation. That's an interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, she brought a PS4 into my house.
Oh,
She grew up in
nice.
one of them really rich
raising
families where
the
they've had
kids
every one
right.
of these, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised how well PlayStation has done in these polls, considering everybody I met was like, "Oh, I love Xbox. I never played a PlayStation." I'm like,
Nah, PlayStation.
"Where have you been?"
PlayStation.
Under a rock. Under a rock.
Well, let that go. All right.
Alrighty.
So just
PS2 though was my first console. I waited in line at the store to open to get one, so that's a great memory too. There you go. And PS2 best-selling console worldwide in all time. Just saying. Yeah.
it is.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not a PlayStation guy, but I'd probably say PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2.
I'm hoping for the PlayStation 2 just because it's going to be a clear winner.
Yeah.
When the NES, there's gonna be lines drawn. It's not gonna be as close, I think, if the Super Nintendo wins it. So
Yeah,
the world's best-selling console against the console that
saved
the
console.
consoles.
So I'm obviously my
that was-
bracket was completely tore up because I had Super Sega Master System winning. So yeah,
How would you think I mean,
best of all time. It was just to me. I mean, yeah,
Todd, it's good,
it's
but
good.
it's not the best.
It is the best.
No,
it is the best.
It's not.
It's the best for Todd though. He has the nostalgia for it.
If you had the
I have
Virtual Boy
nostalgia
on
for
this,
it
the
too.
Virtual Boy would have won the handhelds. I'm just saying.
Shut
So.
up.
Wait, how's Virtual Boy a handheld?
Virtual Boy was not a handheld. It's more of a luggable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to have the handhelds. We need to have the consoles, and we need to have the luggables.
Like on a stand. Granted, I brought it to work. I did bring it over and I popped it on there and I played it at work.
You could put the the personal computers with the luggables. How about
luggables?
That? There you go.
They had suitcases that were computers. You know that, right?
That
was the first laptop was an actual suitcase.
They have like 8 brackets next year, and we're gonna be like struggling to get it all together.
No, I think this will determine. We'll have to come up with something else. You know, people.
I've already got a great idea for next year. So,
okay.
Yeah.
You know, you want to keep it
not unless we want to do like the hockey tournament's coming up, and there's a bunch of rounds that they have to play. Of course, they have to play 7 games against each other, and
NBA finals are coming up too. So
Yep.
We could go the whole sports analogy. This has been fun though. I don't know if you guys have.
It's been great. It's definitely brought up a lot of conversation.
Right, and with the Switch 2 coming out now, where would that fall? If it uses a controller, it's not
Moat.
a handheld.
Don't we have to acknowledge him?
Here.
We have to
everyone
acknowledge
Moat.
Moat is
one in the chat.
With a one in the chat, please.
Acknowledge Moat.
You're
here. Acknowledge Moat.
Yep.
We don't have a nice little graphic, I guess, but hey,
Mike, the
Everyone
argument for that
acknowledge and put a 1 in the chat.
The Switch Lite doesn't use controllers.
Poor Moat.
I'm going back to silence. Oh, come on.
No.
Come on.
I never understood the separation between the two consoles. They both have great games and made them greater. It all reminds me of the whole "my dog's better than your dog" argument. Yeah, I agree.
That's
the only problem with that. With that,
it's just for fun.
The only problem with that though is like my dog was better than your dog. That's all I'm saying. Like,
so we'll let that ride for a little bit, and then we'll finish it up with the finals. Mm-hmm. Todd, are you still there? Did we lose Todd?
There he is.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Well,
I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Well, guys, how your week been?
Yeah.
Since Todd has the agenda and he didn't tell us what
actually, since Todd is gone, Gal, tell us what is all behind you. Point them out, because it really looks like you got quite a nice arcade going there, man.
Yeah, so I have a lot of arcade one-ups. I'm starting to dip into the more full-size arcades. So I want to be doing a room tour of all this. I have some lighting I want to put up and everything too. So I got your classics here, like the Centipede, the X-Men. I got my Shredder's Revenge cab that I made, as well as the full-size cabs. I also have a Burger Time that I'm going to be selling. So if you're in the Ohio area and you want a Burger Time, get a hold of me because I'm selling that one because I got a full-size one.
The arcade one-up.
I can haul that back to Florida for Stock Jock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I have a full-size one. Yeah. So I'll try to give you all a good deal. But yeah, I got XLs. I have right here is my 4KP, which I need to put the topper on. I got a lot of little things to do, but it's great. And then over here, which I'll show you whenever I do the tour, I have a bourbon room, and then I actually have another room back there too with more games in it. So just everywhere, man, just everywhere.
It's coming together.
I've got a full kitchen down here, so me and Burger Time Babe we're gonna do cooking shows. Burger Time Babe and Gaga Guy cooking. So
I'm down for that. Down for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I make a nice lasagna.
We're all
Yeah.
pivoting. We're all pivoting to food now.
The food shows.
All food. I'm going to try to get every other week get Todd to drink something nasty, and then Mr. Cooper is going to eat something nasty when he comes on. So
I'm done
got
doing that on my show, by the way.
no,
sorry for everybody.
We're just going to do it on my show. I'm going to get these guys drunk. Now I have this. We were talking to Mike the bad guy, and we were trying to talk him into doing like hot ones, and he said he's absolutely can't handle hot stuffs. I said I think a joke would be like start off with like ketchup. And he goes, "Ooh, that's spicy." Like,
and
yeah,
James
just start
hates
with,
everything. James says everything is right. I can grill myself a mean cheese. That is right, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got the recipe.
go.
I got the
Mean
recipe.
cheese.
There you go.
Still learning the recipe to boil water, but other than that, he can do the cheese stuff.
Oh man,
I burnt
Hockey
water.
Sound. I wish I could. I think there is. They do have it on Thursday. I don't know. I would have to look. Thursday would be the only day I can make it because I can't do it weekends. But yeah, there is a thing called Pinball at the Zoo, and it's very similar to the expo that we went to in Chicago, and the same because we are so close to Chicago, all the Stern and everybody comes up for that, like they do the expo. And the guy I've been going to that arcade I've been streaming, he's actually runs it. He helps run it, so he's going to be closing up his shop and going down there. So that might be something. Might be something we can meet up on. We'll see.
All right.
I'm into pinball a lot lately.
I was gonna say, JJ, that's a good question. We'll probably talk about it a little. That's a good thing to insert a little bit later on when we talk about the Switch 2.
We'll get back to that. I'm starring that because I want to talk about that as well. So
We still don't know what the show's about. Todd didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
He usually gives us notes, but we have no clue what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So we have 39 votes in with 47 people watching. So please continue to vote. So that's all we're going to talk about for the brackets right now. Let's move on to the next topic, which I think everybody has been talking about, and that is the Switch 2. So
I thought it was Jurassic Park music.
Jurassic Park music. Who wants to talk about that? Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody's going to make a full stream about Jurassic Park music.
And don't say a word.
And don't say an absolute word.
No, yeah. Oh.
So I'm sure everybody in the chat has heard about Switch 2 coming out. And I think we all want to give our thoughts and feelings about it. So I'm going to open it up. Who wants to start and tell me what you think about the Switch 2?
Yeah.
Not all at once. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll go since everybody's, we need to have that dead air for just a moment. I know.
Yes.
I don't own a Switch 2 or sorry, a Switch. I don't own a Switch.
I don't either.
Haven't owned one. My son owned one. It was here at the house for a bit. He kind of left it, let me kind of play with it a little bit. I just didn't feel like getting into it. But today I watched the video and I thought it started off amazing. I was like, wow, this sounds really cool. All that stuff to the point where I think I would like to get one of these things. But it kind of fizzled off on the end.
So I didn't watch the beginning. So Stockjack, if you can fill me in, what was the things that you were like excited about?
Well, they were going all over all the unique things that were different about this than the Switch. And of course, it started off with what is it, Mario Kart World or whatever it's called. Sorry, Mario
Kart. Okay.
Yeah, Mario Kart World, and that was like I was like, whoa! Now that's really, really, that's awesome. I mean, what was it? 24 people I think could play that at once, and then you could go off world. You don't have to stay on the track. You could get off world, and
what?
You literally could drive off the track and explore the rest of the world that was around you. So to me, that was
why
just that alone was
It's just an open world concept.
It's an open world concept, so you could drive around and do the thing. Have all the 36. Thank you, Richard L. So Jay, you did miss. You need to go back and watch that because it really was. It impressed the hell out of me. The first probably 2/3 of what they were showing. Some of the stuff I thought was. I know.
Oh boy!
Oh, you sons of a beach!
James was on forever too. I was like, it was done, and he was talking. I had him on my big screen TV, and I was walking around working on other stuff, and I kept coming back, and he was still on. I'm like, why is he still on? Almost been 2 hours.
James's show today was amazing. James, you did a great show this morning, by the way, and thanks for ruining my work morning. But I was impressed enough that I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I thought really didn't give us too much in new games. Well, nothing, I don't think, if I'm correct. Nothing in new games. I did think that the other things like the camera. I thought that was a little. They
have a camera
because that's like everything's got that now. You know what I mean? Type thing. So I kind of maybe not, but I did sign up to try to do the pre-order, but as James politely reminded me, you don't own one, so you won't be able to get that like initial offering. But I will get one. I won't stand in line with Sean at Best Buy at midnight to get it, but I'll pick one up.
All right.
Yep.
Gallica Guy 88. What's your thoughts on the Switch 2?
I was paying attention to James' stream, which after it was over the direct. Sorry, James, I jumped off, but it to me, I think it's a win for Nintendo. Like I think that what they're trying to do is keep the Switch going while still implementing the Switch 2 and kind of gear people towards the Switch 2. Especially the game sharing stuff. You can still use like one person has a Switch 2 and they have, Mario Kart. They can say, oh, let's all game share. One person only needs the game and everyone else can play it. I'm like, that's awesome, man. Like there's a lot of good features. My favorite one though, that they came out with for the Switch 2 is they took time, probably 5 minutes of this big direct to let us know that their console now has a fan. And that fan is amazing. That is an amazing fan.
What? Sounds like a Nintendo thing.
I was like, it's a
Apple.
fan. Why are you?
Sounds like an Apple thing, to be honest.
I don't understand why they took time to I get that the dock
buttons.
With all the graphics go with it, show how the air came in and how it goes out. It comes in cool and goes out hot.
Yeah. I was like, why are you talking about this for so long? And then, but another feature which I thought they should have done with the first Switch that has annoyed me, they finally dealt with, and that's putting a port on the top of it so you can charge your Switch while you're playing. Because I've always hated that it's on the bottom, and it's like if you're trying to charge it and play handheld, you have this awkward cable poking you in the chest, or something you have to deal with, and it's just so much better.
Well, there's one on the
than
top and the bottom, so you have both, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the reason why it was on the bottom was because of the dock. So you put the dock in.
Yeah.
So having, like you said, having the option to do either or, that is awesome.
But see, I have a Steam Deck, and they have it only on the top, and I have a dock for it, and it just has a little thing that comes up and
a little
plugs
wire
in.
that.
I'm like, why did they do that? That's what I kept thinking. This is so much easier. Don't be a fanboy.
I am a fanboy.
Yeah, but they did have. I'm looking forward to Metroid Prime 4, and then of course the Mario Kart, and then all the upgrades to the systems. I'm a big Kirby fan, so having the expansion of Kirby on the Switch 2, that's also going to be
Was that Switch 2 exclusive though? That was people were said it didn't say that it was Switch 2 exclusive.
Oh, the only thing that I was
it's an old game, right?
Yeah, it's Forgotten.
What was it for?
Forgotten Land. That's for Switch.
No, the Kirby game.
Yes, for Switch.
Oh, it's just a Switch game?
there's two different ones. One of them is the Forgotten Land, which they said if you get the Switch 2, you can buy an upgrade for it, and it expands the story.
Yeah.
And then there was Kirby Air Ride, which is a
Air
brand new
Ride.
game. Yeah,
No, that's a
like
remake. Air Ride's a remake.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Forgotten Land. They're
Oh,
they're doing an upgrade for it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
okay.
Yeah, it is. It is Halo. Just but the one thing that I'm kind of worried about is with the Switch 1, there's an adapter for your GameCube controller because I still use my GameCube controller when it comes to like Super Smash Brothers and stuff. So they're bringing out the GameCube games, but they're also selling a
Oh,
GameCube
it's a sequel. Okay.
controllers. So I'm like, are they going to make it so you can't use your old GameCube controllers on the new system? Like that adapter won't work anymore. Like you have to buy the new ones. It's the only thing I'm kind of like, I hope they don't do that. Like they make you buy the GameCube controller because that would stink. Well, he says it works. Okay, so hopefully that's true.
Hopefully MG is not steering you wrong. Let's hope he's not steering you wrong.
It should work. I think the only feature they showed that was on that wireless one was the chat feature was on the new GameCube one. There's a chat button.
Yeah.
But what that thing is dying to be a Smash. Where's Melee?
Yeah. That's true. Well, they did have Fire Emblem though, which Fire Emblem for the GameCube is like an amazing game, and it's super expensive to buy. So I was glad to see that. I have a copy of it, but yeah, I'm glad everyone else can enjoy it without having to pay a bunch of money.
What game?
Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah,
I think it's. Is it Path of Radiance on there? Is that the one it's called? But I saw that on there. I was like, oh, they have the Fire Emblem game for the GameCube. So I'm super psyched.
We are top notch. We got Rascal in the chat tonight. We got Shotgun Sean. We've become true YouTubers.
No Pac-Man, no buy.
There you go. There you go.
So James with absolutely no proof and no receipts says it's been confirmed.
There you go.
That it works.
There you go. All right, J Pixel, give it to me.
Like I said, I missed the beginning because I just woke up and then I realized everybody was like, "Hey, the Switch Direct's on there," and I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to watch it live, so I came in like halfway through. So I have to finish watching the beginning. From what I'm hearing, it has the controller that acts like a mouse, so like Civilization and stuff. When they showed that off, it would be a good game for that. It sounds like they have voice chat. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Has a camera.
It's really weird though.
Okay.
The voice chat, it's like on the actual system. Like there's a mic on the system across the room, and they say like it's supposed to take all the sound away and only listen to your voice. But I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. But they say it's
that's easy. That's just like an AI thing. Your mic does it. It's a noise canceling software. So it's on the actual system. So if you have it docked way away from you,
and there you have to probably push that C button when you do it, and it's probably at that moment when you push that button.
Is it push to talk?
Kongs is in the house. C button is for chat.
Yep, C button is for chat. So you have to push the C button in while you're chatting, I'm guessing.
So is it push to talk?
Yeah, I'm guessing it is. They didn't. I don't think they really went over that. Maybe MG knows since he's a big fanboy. He should tell us.
I think it's kind of like you hit the C button, it opens the menu for the chat, and you can say, "Yeah, I want to chat," and then it even has like where it'll show like your faces if you have the camera and like a box at the bottom, like if you're racing.
So how's the camera work? Explain the camera to me. Is it something you click on the top?
No, it's a separate device that plugs into the switch on the top. That other C port.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then then you just hook it up and it shows your face.
Why didn't they just put this camera like the Vita in it? It don't make no sense. Why do you have to pay extra? I guess keep costs down, I guess. So like I said Monday, I said that the Switch 2 isn't gonna it's gonna sell good, but I said it wasn't gonna be as good as the Switch 1 because I just don't think it can beat the Switch 1.
So are we rebuttaling that tonight? Are we going back and saying no, Jay?
No. I as I see everything I've seen, like I said, I think it met expectations. It added some new features. I think it's going to be exciting. Mario Kart's on there. I think that's all they need. That's all I ever play on the Switch now is Mario Kart. All my wife plays is Animal Crossing. And then there's a bunch of, I mean, you get the Mario exclusives and stuff. I'm just not a big, don't hate me. I have the Nintendo Switch. I like playing the family games with the family. It's a good family party machine, but I just don't play a lot of Switch as far as one of my everyday consoles. There's just nothing on there. I mean, I will play a Mario game. Where was the Mario game? That was the big thing. Where's the actual 3D Mario? I'll play that. But I don't know. It's just kind of like, okay, cool. It's does exactly what I thought they were gonna do. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I do like their pre-order thing where they make people who actually who own one. I like that. That kind of helps the scalpers. I know it sucks for Stock Jock for a new. Like you said, you can call up your kids and stuff and have them order it. Or if you really want
one of us
I'll
to
order
order
one.
because can't you order two? You could order at least two, I think.
Yeah,
I'll tell my kid to order me one.
If you really want
one. What I told him was, I said, hey, I need you to log in right now. Create a login for me. Go in and play like hell for the next 2 weeks.
That Donkey Kong 3D, it did look cool. I did like that. That was pretty cool. It had a weird art style to it. It was trying to be like almost Zelda-ish, almost, and but then it had a little bit of more cartoony Donkey Kong. I think wish it would just kind of pick one style, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta go get this right now. And people are talking about the price. Did they confirm the price?
$449.
$350 you get a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And if a PlayStation 5 right now. So that's a tough pill to swallow.
But we need every single console there is.
What's that?
Exactly, Jay.
Right, Todd?
Exactly. Yeah.
What was that?
I said, but we need every console there is, right, Todd?
Yes,
I agree.
We need every console.
I agree.
Every handheld there is, every.
Well, not every handheld, no. You're going too far there.
No, come on.
We do not need every handheld.
Yes, we do.
Consoles, I will eventually get them all. I'll eventually get the Switch too.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I just bought
the good thing.
a Switch for my wife. I just bought one. I told my wife about it. She's like, I don't need it. I can play my Animal Crossing.
Oh wow. All right, Rascal. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate that. Have fun with that, sir.
Everybody, he gets a salute. He gets a salute. Right there.
A clap, whatever you want.
The good thing news though is they said that at least I remember someone saying that they're actually bumping up how many consoles that they're going to make whenever they launch it. So they're going to have like a ton. That's what they're saying. Like not like their past consoles where it's like you can't get one for like a year. Like they're supposedly already in works and have a lot of them like on their way. So it's not going to be like you're having to wait in line for 8 hours to get one. It's supposed to be a lot easier. So
I think the pre-order thing is going to help too with the scalpers. I mean, that's what really dampers the whole thing is scalpers.
So I'm pretty excited for what I saw today. But I think we were in a chat on Discord, and I actually was like, man, I don't know if I'm, I need to really kind of like pump the brakes here and think about do I really need to buy a Switch 2? And I know this is coming from me, and you guys are like all freaking out, like, what?
He buys everything.
But here's the deal, okay? So I get home. I literally come home, and we're sitting at the dinner table. We're eating. Me and my wife are eating dinner, and she says, "Anything happened interesting today?" And I said, "Yeah, they announced the Switch 2." She's like, "Okay, are you gonna get it?" And I'm like, "Well, I was thinking, not really wanting to buy it, and saying, I'm good, I says, Mario Kart World looks pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna, probably be excited about that when that comes out. But I think I'm gonna hold off on the Switch 2. And she says, "Well, how much is it?" And I said, "Well, $450." And all this shit, just buy it. And I'm like,
that's what he was waiting for. That's why he did it. He went to the table with a whole plan. We know how you go, Todd.
So it's like, okay, well, I said, I don't really need it. And she's like, yeah. He'll offer them too. Oh, he's got like 5 more Amernics to buy. You're going to get it, Todd. Shut up. Yeah. Wait till the holidays. We'll have combo deals. Yeah.
But what is it? What's the killer thing? Is it Mario Kart? Mario Kart, you play with your friends.
It is the Mario Kart.
If everybody's not playing, it's kind of boring.
You think Mario Kart's boring?
No, if you're not playing with friends. I love playing with you guys. That's the reason why I have it. It's like when you guys want to play Mario Kart, that's the fun when we got MG and you guys in there and stuff, and
now we get.
He's always yelling at me.
Can we get a camera?
Well, I was to say it's fun when Chaotic doesn't play because you have a chance to chance to win. But other than that, it's
yeah, Joel. She gave me the blessing, so I guess I'm gonna be ordering it. I don't know.
The camera thing is kind of cool, but is it? Like you can see there, is it like a still? Like when you go to arcade, they take your picture and then you see
kind of what it's like. But they showed people fully standing up and
it like showed their like you're talking and it's like it's what your face is doing. It's showing like it's not. It's like
is it like above you and you can like they do
it's on a little stand. It's like on a stand, isn't it?
Yeah, the camera itself.
Where is it showing up in Mario Kart?
The bottom of the screen.
Oh, kind of like we're doing
boxes.
Here? Is it like kind of?
Yeah, but there's boxes in a row at the bottom, and it has your face and what your cart, like what you're doing, like behind you. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Mystery Coder in the house. No one ever posted you guys go live on Discord to remind me. My apologies. I will. I'll start.
Go do it right now, Todd. Hurry up. Go do it right now.
Yeah, hurry up. Mystery Coder. It's every Wednesday at 9 o'clock at Eastern Standard Time. So
Switch 2 is going to sell extremely well in the next 12 months, but we need to be very dynamic to not be compared to the Wii U in 3 years. Yeah. That's a good statement.
I don't think it's going to be.
Well, then they'll come up with an OLED version or something like that, or I mean, they'll come up with some kind of different iteration.
As a mod, can I kick Jay? The only one that has that power.
Why do I gotta be kicked?
So, like, I was thinking of the game share stuff too that's on there because I've rumors are that Xbox is maybe going to start coming out on Nintendo. So I'm like, imagine if you had like Halo and you had 4 other people and you're like, hey, I've got Halo, like, let's all get on our Switches and like play. I just think that'd be cool. Like, hey, everybody together. Like, I don't know. It's just like to me, and it's too like if someone has the new Switch, the Switch 2, like they can play a game and like direct it to all the Switch ones even. So it's like that. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah. Or they had, if I recall too, Guy, if you had a Switch 2 game and 4 other people didn't, those, or maybe it was 3 other, because I think it was a total number. They could all play that game even though they didn't own it, simply because you had it. So that's a nice little feature too.
Kind of like the maps on Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed they called it the Switch 2 rather than innovating it all. The Switch X. Are we going to see the Switch X? Or are we going to see something more?
This is their first 2 of anything.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
that's right.
Hot Duck was around when cameras were invented. Yeah,
you had to hold real still when they took a picture of you.
3 hours.
So I want to come back to this real quick. So Jay said, so PS5 or Switch 2, same price, more or less. Which would you pick if you didn't have either? So,
that's easy. PS5.
Well, we knew Jay was going to go that way. So how about you?
Well, that's easy. Oh, that's easy. Switch 2.
Switch 2. So Stock Jock is the only one out of the group that's got to make a decision.
No,
here.
I honestly probably would get a PS5 if someone's like, hey, you can have a Switch 2 or a PS5. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take the PS5.
Well, I'd actually, after watching today, I'd say Switch 2. The only reason I said I'm a PC gamer. Okay, I mean I'm not a console gamer so much.
Yeah.
And to me, the PS5 is just like PC gaming. Now, granted, all the stuff on the Switch is similar to that, but to me, it's a little more nostalgic feeling to me.
Yeah.
All those kind of games that they have on there and all that stuff. And so, and I think after today, I probably would have said PS5 before, but after today, I think Switch 2. How's that, MG? Did I do good?
Switch 2 over the PS5.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
games
that's
up
right.
Compared to Nintendo. Nintendo exclusive means Switch 2 because it's a console capable. You got to have both. I'm with Thumper Squid.
Yeah, you got to
here.
have both.
Well, of course you would say that, Todd.
PS5 for Mortal Kombat, Switch 2 for Kirby Air Riders. There you go.
Here's my thing with the Switch 2, though.
Wise words, wise words.
That's
a lot of third-party games promoted today are games I already
Yes.
prefer to play on PS5.
Yeah.
I buy Nintendo mainly for first-party games, and that was very little today. Yeah,
That is very true, Mike Hawks.
that is very
That's true.
true. Have to give it to him there.
But I will don't underestimate having like the 2K stuff on there though, because for years I've been wanting to play like NBA 2K on a portable system, and until like the ROG Ally, there really wasn't a real good version of the basketball or even the WWE games having that as a portable option that actually runs good, because I think the Switch 1 like butchered those two games. If it can actually handle those two games, that is actually quite a big deal in those circles. So don't underestimate those games. Make a ton of money, unfortunately, on microtransactions. But
Yeah, I agree with MG. The actual Mario Kart World is what really got me interested in it. Seeing some new drivers, and obviously getting some new courses. Don't get me wrong, I love the Mario Kart that we have, but
I hope not, mystery. I hope not.
It's 10 years old, and I want some new tracks. I want some new places to go, new things to do, because after a while they get kind of redundant, don't they? You try to find the ones that you don't visit a lot to try to get those in. So
and I think adding that off world stuff, off the track world, it's enhancing it quite a bit too. And then adding up to 36.
They have Street Fighter 6 on there.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I might change my mind.
Yeah, but
no, Jay, sorry, you can't. You already did a hot take on it, and then you gave another take tonight. You are not allowed to buy a Switch 2. Get out
of here.
So I said I will eventually.
So
did I not? I just said I won't. Still won't pre-order it, but having an option was Street Fighter 6.
But your hot take on Monday about it not being as, I think, with some of the features that they're coming out with, I think it's going to be a little bit more popular, and it's going to hang around a lot longer than we thought on Monday. Just because of some of the stuff.
I still don't think it'll outsell the Switch 1. But will it stick around? Yeah.
I guess we will. I guess we'll see. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how
7 years from now, if we're still around.
If we're still around.
So
I mean, that's for the long haul, gentlemen.
I wanted to ask too, what do you guys think of the I don't know if Jay saw or not, but the wheelchair basketball game.
What
you guys think
about?
But
I heard everybody talk about
it.
I gotta look this up. What is it called?
Basically Rocket League in a wheelchair. Basically, it's what it looked like.
What was it called?
But what was it called? I don't know what it was called. But the problem with it is like you're using both controllers as mouses, and to propel your wheelchair, you have to like move the mouses, and it seems like the most awkward. It's like the most awkward.
You got to sit at a table to play it, or at a desk.
Yeah, like it.
Or you're gonna be going off your thighs. I mean,
I was like, why did they make this?
I don't know if that's the proper name or
that's not the name of it. That's what Jason's calling it.
Talking about it.
What is
Dragon
Race?
Yeah. It literally is. Yeah, it was
robots in wheelchairs. Why are the robots in wheelchairs?
Well, it literally looked like Rocket League. Just you're in a wheelchair.
But to move your guy though, you have to Yeah, you have to do that.
Oh, this
like
is
who's
failing. This is failing so bad. This is failing. What? No.
But
Okay. No.
what? Dragon
Dragon Drive.
Drag and drive.
No.
So-
Okay, I play this in VR.
You'd play this in VR.
Yeah,
I play
that
this in VR.
honestly, in VR it wouldn't be bad if you had your two, and you're sitting there doing it while you're,
Yeah,
standing up or whatever.
I would change that to forward and make it a real controller. Inclusivity? No, I just think this is stupid.
Yeah, I'm just not so sure how those
No, I'd
those
sit
things
down in
working
VR
as
play this, yeah.
as mice is going to work that well. I mean,
JB
Waggle's
hating.
bag.
Yeah, JB hating.
I do
Mhm.
be hating. Tell me I'm
What
wrong.
was
Gamer
the-
Fridge
the-
hating. That's got to be your new. So can we get a Virtual Boy 2 for this? Is this, can we go back to Virtual
Absolutely.
Boy 2
Oh, if they
technology?
come back with a virtual boy, that's actually good. Oh, that's kind of cool.
see?
VR. They need to make that a VR game, and then it's gonna sell like hotcakes.
There you go.
But that gimmick, they
Yeah,
gotta
skip
change
my
that.
comment because it's not PC. Laugh out loud.
That's
If they
exactly
change-
right, MG.
Change it. Well, let's say if they change the if that's just a one way and they can switch it to a different control scheme.
Ramming electric vehicles. Yeah. I would like a new bowling game for Switch 2. Thumper Squid is
Oh,
right on it.
yes.
I would
Yes.
love.
Absolutely.
And I would love
100%.
to see them come up with a controller like the Wii controller for just the bowling game. You know what I mean?
Oh, bowling. I'm all about bowling right now.
There you go.
It's because you're from Michigan.
That's all you guys do up there, right?
That's all you do.
I didn't
You
know
don't
this
go
was a Michigan
outside
thing.
during the summer,
guess.
but okay.
Well, we did have maybe. I'll take it.
The wheelchair game can remind me of the. I don't know if you remember on like the NES, there was like a robot baseball game. I forget what it was
Switch
called
sports
though,
and
but
be done with it. Okay.
yeah.
So
and
it
then
takes up
the
half
other,
screen. What the heck?
yeah. See, that's how it's gonna look.
Oh, that's terrible.
But the other like thing that I was like, this is a really dumb idea, was that whole like, showing you the tech. It's a game where it shows you like the tech of the Switch 2, but you have to pay for it. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
A tutorial? Yeah, James was
the
talking
tutorial?
about that. Why would you pay
Yeah,
for a tutorial? Somebody just put it on YouTube and watch it.
yeah, it's like it tells you like all these like different details about the Switch 2 and the specs on it and everything. It's like you're a little tiny person on a giant Switch 2. And I'm like, why isn't this free? This should just come with the console, like Wii Sports
Exactly.
did.
We
Don't
have to
forget
buy
to
the
buy the
tutorial.
tutorial.
Yeah.
That's
You
gonna
know,
be
James brought up a point and said that maybe it's in that store. It won't cost a thing. It's in the store, and you just have to go and kind of get it. But if you got to pay for a tutorial, that's just, man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
stupid.
right. That's not right.
They
And
tossed
I'm-
some mini games in there
Ooh,
so it
ooh,
can
ooh.
justify that.
I do like
and-
this
Yeah.
though, guys. I do like this. They're showing everybody's point of view during the
Yeah.
right here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep,
So for
yep.
streaming, that is actually pretty cool. If we could kind
Yep.
of switch between those.
That's what I was thinking about like the
Other
whole time I was
players'
watching this. Like this is like a
screens, yeah.
streamer. Yeah, this is like a streamer's paradise, this thing, because it's like you
Yes,
can have
okay.
everyone down here.
This,
Yeah.
if we all get this, then this is for us. This makes sense.
PD7
Yeah.
will be loving it.
Yeah, this
There you
this
go.
will change.
$20?
$20 for the tutorial.
The manuals used to come in the box. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
They
watch,
were
there's like
paper.
there's like features that won't unlock until you buy the tutorial. Oh,
Yeah.
since you bought the tutorial, you can actually use these features. Watch.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Speaking
give
of
it away.
robots, if Nintendo really wants to be successful, they should bring back the Rob.
Yes, bring
Maybe
back
they
Rob.
could be charged holding the USB camera. or
Camera.
something. There you go. I like it, Mike.
Or it's got
I like
he's got
it.
a microphone and he like goes to everybody who's talking.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Like an interviewer. You're getting interviewed by Rob. Let's
This
do
is
it.
why Phil will want it. Yeah,
That's
I
right.
agree. PD7, if you're still watching, are you buying the Switch 2? I'd love to know.
The other thing I was curious about is like, okay, let's say me and Burger Time Babe decide to play Mario Kart with you guys, they have like where it
look
shows
at
your
that.
head,
That is cool.
where it shows your head in there. Like, would the camera be able to pick up both of our heads, or would it just be like, oh, it could do like just my head or her head, but it can't do both of ours? Like, that's the other thing I was kind of curious about.
Because you
Yeah,
two
it does
usually,
look laggy. I agree.
Yeah. Huh.
This is like their showcase too. They ain't trying to. I would fake it, make it look not and go not actual. But it did look laggy.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's push to talk. It looks like you push it once and it brings, like you said, probably brings up that chat box.
Okay. Well, push to talk is like you hold it and then when you let go.
Right. Like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, walkie-talkie.
Interesting.
I could see Nintendo doing
There's
push
the
to
camera.
talk.
There's the Switch 2 camera.
Yep, there's the camera.
Look at that beautiful thing.
It's a camera on a stick.
Camera.
See that
on a
right
stick.
there? See, you can see like See, this is streamer. Like as a streamer, like this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like it just shows your head, and
It just
you
takes
can
out the
play
background.
your game. Yeah.
It's a button, not a sprint phone, Jay. We're not next telling it over here, okay?
Okay.
Hey man, push to talk is a feature on Call of Duty still. So
yeah. Last thing I want to do is see people. Oh come on, Saiyan Spirits. We want to see you, buddy. Come on.
No,
wait,
listen,
we might
like
finally
you
be able
said,
to see MG.
for streamings. Like we're
He's
all
gonna
saying,
wear a mask. He's gonna wear MG's gonna wear a mask, man. Come on.
This is definitely Streamer's Paradise.
Saint Spirit said he's thinking about going to Cleveland this year, so he's still like debating on that.
Yeah.
So we might be able to see him in person.
Might have to take some pictures unless he comes in there.
I'm just saying the feature's still out there. I'm not saying it's a good feature or a bad feature. I don't want it to be push to talk. I just could see Nintendo doing that because that's a Nintendo thing to do. Ooh, volleyball.
We get to play some volleyball.
Where's bowling?
Uh-oh. We got the grin face. Okay. Saiyan Spirits is a beautiful man. I have seen him. Okay. I'm going to keep the camera on my crotch the entire time I play with you guys. Oh, that's awesome, Brooklyn Dennis. That is awesome.
Like, Brooklyn has a long nose. But
that's not a nose.
Did they say how much the camera's going to be? Like, did they, I don't know if they mentioned that. Or, I didn't see it, but I don't know if anyone else in the chat maybe saw somewhere.
Yeah, anybody
afterward
know what
said,
the camera's going to run?
What's that? Manscaped.
Yeah.
Manscaped.
The stream is sponsored by Philips Norco. Are you afraid to show your
No,
face?
Manscaped,
Hiding your
man.
insecurity behind a dirty minute. You're lucky. Philips.
What's that? Sticky balls or whatever. Danny.
$49, $50.
Did you download the app, Todd, to get all the latest news?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Did it work?
Kind of.
Last time I noticed you're like, this is a great app, and it was like cannot connect or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's super buggy, but it's buggy. It's
How can you mess up an app that just gives you news?
Did
you pay for it? Did you pay the $20?
No, I didn't pay for
That's why he hasn't paid his $20 yet.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is a lot of
apps.
Wow.
Chat. This is a lot of
Wow.
Object appeared large on Switch
speaking
2
of speaking of apps, they had that whole like Legend of Zelda app. Yeah, the app looks great if you need GPS playing Zelda. Yeah, that was really weird. Like I feel like they just like that shouldn't have been a thing. It's like you have an app on your phone while you're playing Zelda that's like supposed to help you like see the map of what you're playing.
GPS?
It's very,
it's like a second
very,
screen. It's like a second screen.
Yeah.
Thing. I've been trying to do second screen
Real
stuff forever.
in the chat. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Is there an offer payment plan on Mario Kart World? That's a very good question.
What do you mean?
now here's the other issue is that they're
It's an
saying
expensive game.
Mario Kart World's going to be $80 if you don't get it bundled.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
buy the
$50.
bundle.
Yuck.
Yeah, if you buy the bundle, it's only $50, but if you buy it by itself, it's $80.
That's why that's
So-
another thing that my wife was saying, like, how much is just the game? And I'm like, well, the game's going to be super expensive. Then you might as well just buy the console and the game. So that's crazy.
Yeah, $80, man. That's
$80 for this,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Heck no. Granted, Sony game I'd probably
Yeah.
buy, but
Nintendo Affordable Finance.
When have we heard of that before? Huh?
NAF.
You pay
Donkey Kong
$600 right up
69.
front, and then you pay the rest later. And then we'll forget to take it out of your
Monthly.
bank account, and then we'll hit you with the, oh, that's cool. You can ride the rail.
Yeah, it'd be monthly, and that's right.
And
And
You
there's
be
like
a
boats
cow?
now. People were saying boats. Yeah, they were like, "Wow, boats!"
they haven't had
It reminded me
boats.
of Diddy Kong Racing. I was like, "Oh, this kind of reminds me of more Diddy Kong Racing." Some of the
Oh,
stuff.
you can get in the rig. Okay.
You can eat a
Oh, that's
hamburger?
cool.
Yeah, Burger Time Babe's gonna flip out about being a hamburger.
She's,
You
yeah.
eat a hamburger. Whoa.
I plan on getting the bundle, but I wish they had a physical copy in the box instead of code.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that's where I'm at too, because it's like, okay, I know it's $80, but if I ever needed to resell it, like I could get money back on it to kind of
Yeah.
make up the difference. But then it's
Mhm.
also like, I don't know. I go back and forth with it
$80.
because
$80.
yeah, yeah.
This does look cool, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing is
Yeah.
getting cheaper, unfortunately. Yeah, that
No,
seems to be our
no.
new world. Street Fighter 6 is
128
going to
gig
be
cart?
100 cart on cart.
Is it going to be on the cart? The whole
Good
thing, or you
question.
have to download it? I can
Mm-hmm.
see him making you download half of it.
Yeah, dude. Laugh out loud.
Burger Time Babe, yep. You know,
100%. Brooklyn Menace will buy it digitally as it uses the most too lazy to get up to swap the games. I'll buy it and keep it sealed to collect. Yeah, that works really well for you, MG.
Mhm.
Actually,
Yeah,
probably
all on
would.
cart,
I
Jay.
don't think MG's ever opened any box he's ever gotten.
That's actually encouraging if the whole thing's on the box. That's a big cart, though.
Nah, there it is.
What, you baby princess?
Cyberpunk 2077 is a full 63 gigabyte cart, according to their marketing material. Wow.
Is Cyberpunk coming to
Yep.
Switch 2? Oh, man.
Yep.
There
I-
you
I
go.
didn't see that. So
That's a big game. How did they play Cyberpunk
So-
on the Switch 2?
So we know GG Galaga Guy 88's going to get this. We know Stock Jock's going to get this. Jay, have we sold you in just the time that we've been talking?
Eventually I'll get it. Am I going to get it?
Jay, what you need to do, Jay,
You can't
what
get
you
it,
need
you
to
just
do, Yeah.
That's a shame.
you need to go over and eat dinner with Todd's wife
No.
so she can talk you into
and
it.
she'd be like, "Get it."
Yeah. Jay, I
Uh,
think we need to close it. The poll has been running for 50 minutes.
close it.
And we had
See what we got.
74 votes. And the winner, not shocked here by any means, is the Super Nintendo. 52%.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
On the PS2.
You
guys
said
are
no.
holding this-
Wow. All those alt accounts came in tonight.
Wow, that was
You said
close.
not surprising, Todd. Why is this not surprising to you?
This
I
is
mean,
very
PS2.
surprising.
This is
Because,
very
well,
surprising.
Well, it's
Because-
52 to 47. It actually is closer, but I'm shocked that the PS2 didn't win.
Rigged.
Yeah.
You guys want the Super Nintendo against? Okay, that's
All right, this is going to be
Yeah.
challenging. We have 54 people watching, 56 people watching. So we need everybody to vote
This
for
is.
this.
I mean, this is
important. This is the most important thing that you'll do all day. I guarantee it.
All right.
So, what would everybody choose if this is? Who would you vote for right now? If you
Who
were...
is our champion?
The
Me
television.
personally?
And television.
You guys pitted NES
Still the
against
greatest-
Super Nintendo. I can't believe that.
Console ever in television.
So I need you to vote. Hit that vote. Tell us who it's going to be.
It's gonna be
Mm,
this one I think is gonna be a blowout.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
April.
NES
Why
should
is the
win.
March Madness still milked? Because guess what?
Because
MD,
it's not
we're
over yet.
Still playing March Madness in basketball. So guess what? We're still going to play it.
There's another week left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, NES should win this. I'm sorry, NES. Guys, come on, get in there. NES should totally.
I put
win.
Super Nintendo.
Or KC.
If
good
it
to
wasn't
see you, man.
for the NES, there would be no Super and NES. So
It's
it had the
April. I know it's
predecessor
if there
April.
wasn't for
So
Atari,
win.
there would be no NES. There, if it wasn't for the F cart, there
If
would be
the-
no.
I
Atari.
know, but I'm just saying
you could go
is-
down that road for.
But the NES saved the industry. At least it came, or it was very, very good timing.
And NES has so like their library is just so massive too. It's
Right.
like they were just like putting everything out on it.
It was literally like the 2600 where they were just spitting carts out left and right, left and right, left and
Yes.
right, but with good carts. Mainly.
So John's trying to use his
close
power
the poll.
to close the poll. We only have 6 votes in. We need everybody to vote on this.
We had 40 something. I mean, we had
people.
70 on the last. What was it? 70 votes, man. There was a lot of votes. So I mean, that was a good sample. You guys voted.
We
got all the counts
so
out
hit
there.
That vote.
I need some more love on the Super Nintendo. I needed to be a little more close. NES can win, but just need a little
16-bit versus 8-bit. Yeah, there you go, Rebel. I mowed a lot of yards to get my NES. It showed me the value of hard work. There you go.
I get that.
Look, if you like, he's 16-bit versus 8-bit. Okay, you could do that with every one of these things. Okay, so you got 16-bit against 32-bit, and you can keep going on until because everything got better and better and better.
I look more of the game,
graphically wise.
Was the game fun? What games that I play on there were fun? Were there more games on the Super Nintendo I found fun, or were there more games on the NES that I found fun? For me, there was more games on the Super Nintendo that I found fun. But for other people, I wasn't into like Mega Man and stuff. If you're into like Mega Man, those and Zelda Start, if you like those, that's going to be a better system for you. So I always look at whatever system, what was more fun. For Todd, it was the Master System. He found those more fun. For you, Jack, it was the Intellivision for some reason.
Well, I'm just also too thinking it's also too, I think, nostalgia reasons as well. A lot of us are all about the nostalgic feel of something, of all this stuff that we've got behind us or in our, in our houses. And to me, I'm joking about the television. There's no way it would win this. I know that, but to me, it was the first console that I had that was like, wow, it blew my mind.
Right.
Okay,
yeah.
Of what it was. And to me, what's left in here is, wow, the NES blew my mind on what was out there at the time and what it accomplished. So to me, the nostalgic side of things is
this right here
more important than, well, that one's got a lot more power.
Yeah, that's another good point, James.
Exactly.
Because I go back to like on the NES, I probably go back to Mike Tyson's Punch Out and then Super Punch Out on the Super Nintendo. I love the Punch Out series. So, yeah, if you go back to Mario, was it RPG?
Yes,
is really good on the Super Nintendo. I mean, there's NES.
How old were you when the Super Nintendo came out?
When I was a teenager. Like
okay, that's why.
16, 17.
That's exactly why. I'm saying. That's exactly why. Because the NES, you were.
Was like 14, 15. I remember when it all, dude. I was addicted. Anybody who had a video game, I went over to their house and played it. I played it. I didn't care what it was. I loved video games. It just wasn't readily available as it is now in the culture. It was like some kid had something over there, and you had to go over to his house and play it, and you like.
Okie in the house. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah. And by the way, and James, James hates everything. That is exactly the reason why.
What was it?
Go back to what James had as last thing he said.
This right here?
Yeah.
Or did I miss something? Okay.
So did Sony.
No, that's it.
So did Sony.
But
like the PlayStation.
But this one was Sony. Sony came after the NES, quite a bit after the NES.
No, I'm talking about IPs, like big IPs.
Yeah, but yeah. What I'm trying to say is what his point is he's making is to me is what vaulted, the NES above everybody.
Rebel, that's exactly what I was thinking too, that 8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah, if you have never seen 8-Bit Christmas, I don't even celebrate Christmas, but 8-Bit Christmas is like an amazing movie if you enjoy the NES. It's just so good.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly how it was too. Like who had what? Who had a system, and you like one rich kid in your neighborhood, and you're like, oh, he's got one. Can we all come over and play?
Exactly, Jason. Jason, this is. I watched the launch of all these consoles. The kids were not as crazy over SNES than they were over the NES. It wasn't even close, and I agree with him 100%.
I watched the
yeah,
launch
I
of
would
all
agree with
these.
that too.
Yep.
But like when the PlayStation came out, and then the PlayStation 2, then it got nuts again.
Oh, I don't disagree with that. I look at, they all have their own spots, but there were times that
the
defined
historical value of the NES can't be denied. You're right.
Right. That's exactly right. As with the 2600,
And
as
the
with
2600, yep.
Even the Commodore, like you said, the Commodore 64. It had a time. It was king of what it could do and everything like that.
PlayStation 1 was that probably for me is probably the one system, like you said, I can't believe this. It blew my mind as far as graphics and stuff. Being able to bring home an arcade quality game in my house, we were just like, I can't believe we can play this at our house. It was this 3D game. I think the PlayStation 1 for me was that. For you, like you said, Stockjock, when you come home and you're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. 3D fighting and stuff like that. And was it Ridge Racer and stuff like that?
I would have came to your house, Vader. I would have came to your house.
I love the ColecoVision.
I did too. I had one.
And actually, Betamax was better quality.
Yeah.
Those
top-notch
stuff.
Hey,
Vader Dave, I even had the Atom computer that went with it.
I did too.
There you go.
Too.
I did see kids get crazy over the PS1 and Dreamcast. clack. To anywhere near the 8 and 6-bit time. If you wanted 90s arcade games, it was all over the 1996 plus consoles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
NES was the first time that was a console that everybody bought. They were all third-party support because it was the easiest way to get a game into practically every home. Yeah.
And they strong on all the retailers too, so that was another reason.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
It was a Wild West back then, though. It really was.
7-Up, cool spot.
That is a good game. I agree,
that is a
bro.
good game.
I love that game.
All right, so we know Jay. Are you going with the Nest on this? What's your
I voted Super. But it's gonna lose. But
okay,
I'm happy that they got 38%. That's good.
Galaga guy.
Going
with Nest.
Kong
NES all the way. Sorry, it's
Kong
not even a
SNES.
competition.
I agree with you, Kong.
I did play a lot of SNES. I didn't have one, but my cousin did. Every time I went over there, we played it for hours on end. Yeah. But still, NES I could go back to that all day long.
Me and MG agree.
Yeah, for once.
MG, you just agreed with Jay. Just think about that. That's all I want to say. Just think about that, MG.
Soak that in. Stockjock, are you going with the NES on this one?
I'm NES.
So what games do you go back to play on the NES?
Oh, I go back and play the original Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. 3. That's like my two top two.
Yeah,
and then
Tetris.
I go
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
I love the Tetris. Tetris is best on there.
Real quick,
Punch Out. Always go back and play Punch Out.
Stringer Films, $2 super chat. My childhood ColecoVision and modules still work. There you go.
That's cool. That's really cool.
That is cool.
Mine.
Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden, depending on what you do. Kirby, I go back. Trying to think of what else. What's the basketball game I always go to? I can't think
Double
of the
Dribble
name right now.
Double Dribble.
No,
that one was fun.
It's the one where you punch each other all the time.
Arch Rivals.
Arch Rivals, yes, Arch Rivals. That was like a staple. And Double Dragon, not Double Dragon. I mean 2. Bad Dudes. And Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes was.
I used to play Bad Dudes. Yeah, I used to play. I love Bad Dudes on the NES. I play that. That's
okay.
Yeah, Excite Bike. Yeah, so it's I go back and.
All right, I agree with all those. To be honest, I didn't play Kirby as much, but yeah, those are bangers.
I watched Bad Guy and Hot Rangus. They played probably 7 or 8 months ago. They went back and played the OG Zelda on it, and it was really. They went through the whole thing that one night.
Wow,
just watching
that's
play
a big
it.
game.
I know. I was really impressed. They did some cuts every once in a while but I was like, wow, gosh, I remember playing. It was like so fun to watch because I was like, I remember just spending hours and hours and hours, and then running out and buying a book because you couldn't figure out where else to go and all that stuff. And it really brought back a lot of cool feelings.
The best game that came out on NES as of late is Carpet Shark. And
that's right.
No. Did you know somebody made a demake of Pac-Man Championship for the NES, and it's actually really good. I've been playing it on I want to say it's on the iArcade.
Super Bowl. Techno Super Bowl.
Tecmo. Yep. How can you forget about
They
Tecmo?
Still have
Tecmo.
Tournaments to this day.
They still have them. They do. That's right.
That's that's what the Cleveland Gaming Classic. That's how it started as a Tecmo Bowl. How do we forget about Tecmo?
Who will be entering that in Cleveland? I wonder.
Dude, I haven't played Tecmo Bowl in forever.
You need to practice. You need to.
Yep.
The Super Nintendo version of Tecmo Bowl is actually really good too.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
I do have.
I mean, everything's be better on the Super Nintendo. I'm not debating that. I'm just debating the events.
Like Nintendo always polishes their game.
Right.
I mean, they tend to care about their product. They don't just put out like garbage. And if there's their
Rambo.
IP, I trust it. Rambo was I played it on Commodore 64. I don't know. I've never played it on
Punch Out, Super Punch Out. All the NES sequels were better games.
I don't dispute that, Kongs.
I love Super Punch Out. That game is a blast.
You got a better system to play it on. Of course, it's gonna be better.
But it still holds up. Mike Tyson's Punch Out still holds up.
Sure, it does. Yeah, they all do. Yeah.
Since I mentioned Carpet Shark,
I even like hockey on NES.
Since I mentioned Carpet Shark, there's something I want to share.
I
don't know if Todd can bring it up for us here.
Oh, that's
because I have
for you, Calgary guy.
I have been mocked for years about my carpet, and this is Todd's carpet. Are you kidding me, Todd? Look at this carpet. Look at this carpet.
Wow, he got this all queued up.
Todd, come on.
That is trash.
Now, I have to
Man.
Look at this. Todd.
I am shocked that he would say things about Gallagher guy's carpet with what carpet looks like this.
Oh my gosh, yes. Redemption.
I've been redeemed.
You have.
So I have to
blood on the carpet.
So I have to tell you, this is my.
Here comes the excuses. Here it come. All right. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Blah, blah,
okay.
Blah,
okay.
Blah blah blah.
He's calling the health department.
What's your excuse, Todd?
What's your excuse, Todd?
Oh my gosh!
My daughter's playroom. I can't control what happens in that place.
Oh,
you know what?
What?
You can control it.
Yeah.
You're the carpet. You're the carpet critic.
I am the carpet critic.
You got to take care of your own house, man. You can't be going after my boy Gallagher guy when you're carpet.
What's that mold? No.
You've been exposed, Todd. You've been exposed.
Is that coffee or
it looks like somebody just dumped him. Is that where the dog sleeps? That liquid is still a liquid. Nice, God.
He's ashamed. He's left the community.
What do they call that? Kirby or a rainbow?
Blame the kid. Classic move. Yes, Rebel.
What is
that is the move.
Gallagher guy is so satisfied right now.
I am. I've been redeemed. I've been redeemed.
What is that? Grape juice?
No, she went through that phase where she wanted to play with the putty, like the putty masses, and you can't get that stuff out of nothing.
Yeah.
MG.
No, what MG's got.
Did you field dress a deer under the pinball table? He's cleaning his carpet now. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
3 times the
Three
cancer
times
to
the
be cured.
That's right.
I take everything back. Thank
Thank you. Thank you. I have been redeemed.
Cough drop. You guys are gonna kill
Todd,
me.
after the show, we'll talk, buddy, okay?
Oh, these comments are the best.
I think my asthma's kicking in.
All right,
man.
I want to know who's the first person that's going to clip this. Please let me know.
Oh, that was. Oh,
That'd be
was,
me.
You know what?
I put it
I
on
know
my
what's gonna
channel.
Oh, I see a short. I see a short coming.
Yeah.
I know why Todd's been wanting to get that carpet cade so badly now, so he can take the carpet off and recarpet that room.
There you go. There you go.
Oh boy. So when the Nerd Lounge is finished, you're gonna see an actual nice carpet. Okay, I assure you.
Stock down, you're gonna have to hook him up because that's disgusting.
Oh boy,
Todd, when I bring your Midway cab up there to you, your Golden Tee Midway cab, I'll bring you some carpet, buddy. Okay,
Yeah.
I got a ton of it in
Todd's
the
like
warehouse.
new carpet guy comes on Monday. Oh boy, Todd's carpet begins to learn rapidly, which lives somewhere.
Oh my gosh, man!
His daughter, Tisk Tisk. Yeah, she's probably watching, saying, "It ain't my fault."
Take responsibility, Todd. Don't be blaming your daughter. Take
$5
responsibility.
super chat. Rainbow NS was the first home console game I can remember that had a curse word in it. Trivia question: what was that word? Ooh.
Ooh,
I go with damn.
Yeah, damn is probably the one that I see.
gosh darn it.
Speaking of carpet today I found my first gray pubic hair, so I sent the suit bag and asked for a younger cut.
Oh no!
Oh! MG might be the first.
I'm gonna die. You guys are gonna kill me on air.
Oh,
Is he crying? Are you crying or sweating?
I'm laughing so hard that it's burning my eyes.
We had to send our own back.
Oh, you have to get the hell. Okay, get the hell out of here.
So the carpet was the high score in the game. Okay. Oh, hell is my guess. Rambo, you took 30 hours to get in and get the hell out. There you go.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh.
No,
They
man.
probably had an M rating on the cart.
Crazy.
That was before ratings. Yeah.
So you have been redeemed, Galaga Guy 88. I cannot. Do you think the roaches were easy to walk on that car? Wow. Y'all are...
And I'll give Todd props because I can try to share something, but that Todd has to approve it before it gets shown. So he was willing to take the blow. He knew how bad his carpet was, and he was like, "I'll show it."
I hate to tell you this. I'm the one who clicked the button, not him.
Oh, Todd. Okay, so J Pixel threw you under the bus. That's what.
It's okay. It's all right. I am man enough to know. I need to rip out carpet in that playroom is what needs to happen, right? Absolutely. That's our first absolute of the night, by the way. Pac-Man Fever brought the 2600 and took one look at Pac-Man and was immediately looking for an upgrade that never came. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Todd
funny.
Wipes his feet when he leaves the house. Wow.
This Pac-Man though,
Todd's
for the
carpet is where the
Bugs Life.
Oh,
the bar
boy.
scene.
Oh.
Wow.
But Miss Pac-Man, I believe, was a lot better on the 2600.
I would concur with that. Pac-Man on the 5200 was pretty good.
Yeah,
Actually, it was very good on it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh boy,
I think it's amazing watching these people take these like demakes and these old old systems and making modern games on there. I'm absolutely fascinated by people still developing games for these old systems. Almost every system that we showed, there's somebody out there making games for it still. So
yeah
I absolutely love that.
What was the one? I think G.I. Joe has it that has Wi-Fi capabilities. There's one
on the
NES cart. Yeah, I forget what it was though.
So March Madness in April. Todd and Gallagher Guy 88 who had the worst carpet.
Let's do it. Brackets right now.
Brackets,
That's right.
Oh boy.
That's
When
awesome.
we go to Cleveland, we'll have to watch out for Jay. He finds dirt on anyone and literally Todd's carpet.
No,
Oh, wow.
Todd gave that information out willingly. So
I accept
Yeah, I think he
That-
he took that picture and was probably immediately like, "How can I bring that back?"
that was Todd. That was Todd
He's like-
exposing. He exposed himself to us. He left it open.
I
Yeah.
immediately screenshotted that. I'll just let you know, Todd.
fine.
So
You're
if you
fine.
tried, I was just like, clip. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
delete the picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
MG's gonna be there. He said he's gonna try to avoid me. He's gotta
MG's
be
coming
there
to
to
Cleveland.
avoid.
He's coming to Cleveland.
Is he?
Oh.
Yeah.
I know saying spirits. He was
Todd's picking him up
the
on the way.
fence.
You're picking him up on the way. Okay.
Todd
Wow.
is.
Oh yeah, I'm picking him up. I will go 10 hours out of my
You
way.
could just put
to pick up.
Muppets in the trunk. So just throw them in the trunk.
There you go.
And the guy that I bought the Big Blue from actually is the guy who does a lot of the arcades for Cleveland Gaming Classic.
Oh,
Wow.
He told me that. Remember that
cool.
one?
Is that the guy who
It
locked you
was-
in his house?
Yes, but Todd me remember a Stock Jock. There was a game that was like a cube, had a lot of cubes on it. It was almost
Yeah.
like a Asian game. And you like hit the
Yeah.
buttons to the
Yep,
beat.
yep, yep.
No.
I saw that there, and I was like, "Hey, I played that game. I played the Cleveland Gaming Classic." He goes, "Oh, you played this one then because that's the one that was there." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, I give them a lot of the arcades that are at the Cleveland Gaming Classic." So,
Borrow. Right? Borrow.
yeah, borrow. Yeah. So
We're
it was
gonna
kind of cool.
see
Like,
Big
that
D
connection.
Retro there. He bought a ticket, so
Nice.
we're gonna get to see him. there.
nice.
And we're gonna
Make
get
sure-
him on the show as soon as I can put another schedule together. So we will have
As
Big
soon
D
as Todd
Retro.
figures out how to use a calendar.
Yeah, once I figure out, I'm getting a 1-day ticket. Wow.
Hey, Big D, he'll only let you on the show if you can produce carpet that's worse than his.
Just flip it over,
wow.
MG. Just flip it
Wow.
over, MG.
Try and
Walk in.
deflect away.
Wow.
You just flip it over, MG, and they let you in. That's what I hear.
Yeah, you just keep going
Yep.
all 3 days.
One
I'll
day
do.
ticket.
I'm gonna bring my Switch 2 and Jay can't play it. There
Oh,
you go.
Oh,
He
man.
won't even let you look at it.
He'll be doing the game share where I'll be playing. He'd be like, "Not Jay though, not
Not
Jay."
Not
Like,
Jay.
I
Not
only
Jay.
have the Switch one. Can
Jay
I
will bring
buy it?
Jay will bring a Switch 2, and he was like, "You still can't play."
All right.
I'll just emulate it on my ROG
I still have my power pad and my power
Good
glove.
grief, Stringer Films, you got
You got the stuff, my
you
friend.
got the stuff.
The real
I would
quick,
love a power glove. I had a power pad. I
Oh.
sold it. I shouldn't have sold it.
mistake.
What was
don't
the
even know
movie
what
that Power
happened to all
Glove
my
was
stuff.
on?
The Wizard.
The
It's
Wizard.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Fred Savage. That's a great movie.
There
Have you ever heard the story like behind the Power Glove and how they got it like them to agree to like mass produce it?
No.
Like they said like one of the they were testing it out. Obviously it's horrible, but they had I think it was Punch Out or a game like Punch Out.
Yeah, Punch Out.
And one of the people that came in, for some reason they had it on and they tried to punch and it worked randomly and they knocked out the guy they were facing. They're like, "All right, we got to fund this now." And it was like the biggest mistake that they
Wow.
ever did, because it was like it did not
Wow.
work very well at all. Like,
But
Oh no.
they used that tech to make the Wii.
Yeah.
The Wiimote.
There you
Same
go.
tech. Nintendo always takes their mistakes and somehow makes it better and puts it in the next system.
Yeah. I
Except
never
for
had
the
a
Rob the
Rob
Robot.
Why?
They haven't done
Oh.
anything with Rob the Robot yet, so we'll see.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
So real quick, I want to talk. You want to?
should we
wrap
pull the
this
trigger?
up?
Yeah.
It looks like it's
wrap it up.
All right. So let me see here. Do we have another video? We have another video, don't we? Jay.
I don't know.
Okay.
10, 9,
What is that crap?
I don't know why you put that.
Close the poll. Here we're going to close the poll.
Just hit it.
All right, who is our champion? And it is Nest. 60% of the vote for the
Should
Nintendo
be.
Entertainment Center.
As it should be.
60% of the people out there are
39%.
very smart people.
Out of 41 votes. 41 votes. So thank you so much for voting. That is our champion. And I have to say, a lot of people that did their brackets had this as their champion. They didn't get the same way that this bracket fell out, but it definitely
It was like James and Michael B. They were
Yeah.
thought they were going to go completely different directions, and they ended up in the same spot.
there's still hope for East
It's
Manic.
ju-
Yeah.
So
Except for carpets. Carpets are the issue.
Mhm.
So
the night.
Nintendo took both with the Switch and the handheld and
Mhm.
Those are your champions.
and
And
the NES and the console.
yeah. All right.
What was
Real
your
quick-
guys' number one, Todd?
Mine was the Super or the Sega Master System made it to the championship. So obviously didn't work out for me. So
Sheldon?
The GameCube went further than it did on this one, but ended up being the NES. Yeah.
NES and Stock Jack. Of course,
NES.
NES took it.
Well, because I'm not like totally dumb.
For me, it was I didn't do one, to be honest. For me though, it'd probably been the PS2. That's probably the one I have the most
wow.
games I go back to.
And this
And
was
nostalgia.
what this was all. Was this all Jay's idea that you came up with it, or was it
Mhm.
Todd too, or
No,
was it
No,
Jay's?
Jay's idea.
So everybody in the chat, give an applause to Jay. He did a lot
Give
of hard
Jay a
work on
1.
this stuff.
Jay
Yes,
a
give
1.
him a. You know,
Let's see if
this is something
MG can
cool
even
for the community.
can MG give Jay a 1?
nah.
MG,
Yes.
give him a 1, please. Thank you.
I know he put a lot of hard work into it, and I know he's been kind of running everything, making sure
Yeah.
that stuff got voted on. So thank you so much, Jay. This is something that the community did together that we all appreciated, and we love
One.
doing it. This is fun.
We had a great
1.
time doing this.
We
and,
did.
Yes.
I don't know. We may revisit something like this next year. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean,
it
we can
was-
do different stuff, and
Yeah.
Here's the biggest problem we have, though. What are we going to be talking about for the next, couple months? Because we have now we got problems.
we'll figure something out.
We're
We'll-
gonna,
Okay,
we'll just
okay.
keep talking about how the NES is number one. So we'll do.
Yeah,
NES
well, we
was
got
number
God's
1.
carpet will take us a couple weeks.
Yeah, we've got that's a good topic for the
Mhm.
remainder of the spring season.
Never forget
I didn't make up for my
what you saw here tonight.
getting roasted for my
That's right.
20 on arcade machines, but I still stand by it. But I had to come up with
Oh
something.
no! Don't you had to bring it up because no, sorry, you deserve to be roasted on that one.
You know what though? I'm gonna say Joe Cade went to a Joe Cade and Brian both went to a modern arcade, and it had the mix that I pretty much put in mine of old and new, and I think that's the blueprint of a modern.
But I think
arcade.
Joe Cage just tonight just showed a picture that it was closing.
It didn't survive. It didn't
I
survive.
did survive 5 minutes, but no,
Oh, boy.
We
no,
should
it's that's
definitely.
go ahead.
We definitely need to redo that because one team was very like PowerPoint and like very official.
Yeah.
Another team was
Nice.
like, I thought we were just making a list. I didn't know we were like.
Well, you got to come hard. You got to come.
Yeah, it's just sorry, it had to.
Oh yes, when is Joe Cade's and Todd's movie date?
What are you talking about? Where
You're
we're
talking
going
about your
to
show.
watch-
Your
we're
show.
watching the Superman. Yeah, that's in July.
Oh, I just found out I'm going to be going to see the Minecraft movie with my grandkids. My wife just informed me that we're going to go see it. So
Oh.
we'll see. We'll see how it is. See if it's any good.
It
All
looks
right.
kind of like a
Will it be
Jumanji.
a number 21?
What will be number 21?
Lots of
It looks-
arcades and pin stops closing next May. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. I got a lot
We
of
saw
them
last
opening.
week on our on my show, yeah, the arcade me and Burger Time Babe went on a first date on and had our first kiss at. It's closing. It's already closed
Oh.
now.
You know what
So
you should do?
sad.
You should buy it.
You should.
Yeah, I'll get
You
right on
should.
that.
You instead of buy that way you could have all these arcades make you money.
Well, and your
Yeah.
memories will still be intact.
I'd buy it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking for a job. You need me to manage your arcade for you. I don't
I'm
really
like,
want to live in
Todd.
Ohio. I'd have to drive. What's
You
the
have to
closest?
drive everywhere.
I'm
What's
just
the-
trying to make the comic book store my son works at into an arcade, and he doesn't seem to be against it.
I'd be
Absolutely
like,
buy it.
I'd be like, Todd, what's up with this carpet down here that you put down in the arcade? It's pretty
Well-
horrible. I don't know where you got it from.
Get Stock Jock up here right now.
Yes.
I just noticed Stock Jock's sign behind him. That's awesome. Have
Which
you
one?
pointed that out before? I love that.
The one right there?
Yeah, your Stock Jock arcade.
Yeah, my kids got that for me for Christmas one year. All three of them went in and got it for me about 2 years ago.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They closed the park with his wife. Oh well, I can't buy that.
You can't buy that.
Can't buy that. Well, gentlemen,
Power Stone.
we've had a good show. Do not eat a snack bar at Target. Okay, they won't. They don't. Todd can supply the carpet. There you go.
Todd.
There. Todd.
Todd.
Todd. All right,
Triple
gentlemen,
D.
we've had a good time. Let's send these nice people home. Any final thoughts? And 19K Fox shows up as soon as.
Well, we got to stay on
that.
for another hour or so for Fox. I mean,
So,
Yeah.
real quick, the Super Pockets, I did order all 3 of those. Did anybody else in the panel order those?
no, I thought you were ordering it for me.
I
Yeah,
was-
I thought you were getting one for all of us.
Yeah.
I was
said. I
thought-
super tempted by the Neo Geo one, like the red one with the stripes. I was really tempted, but then I was like, I just can't.
I was shocked
do
to
it.
hear
Can't
that
pull
the
trigger.
I was shocked to hear the console one sold out before the other one did.
By the way, I need Fox. He's such a nice, generous person that he's looking out for Gallagher guy and things like that.
He is.
I need him to look out for me. Find me a Robotron and go and get it and redo it and then drive it down to Florida for me, okay?
Wow. I ordered
You can make a bunch of
everything
videos
like
off
Stuck
of it.
on
A lot of
That's
content
right.
right there.
There's a lot of
Have you-
driving content there.
A lot of driving content.
Have you ever heard of opening up a can of worms? 90K Fox may have done that without knowing.
All right. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate it.
The console one looks better, in my opinion. The red is okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess I could see that a little bit, but I still think it's. I got both of them. I think it's eye appealing to me, but I've always been a big fan of the red and
Stringer
white.
Films coming in strong today. Thank you, Stringer.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, Streamer.
Thank
for
you
another
so
$2.
much.
The authentic.
Epstein.
The carpet is
Jeez,
worth money.
come on now.
All right, all right.
Give him a compliment and he comes at you with that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I send these people home? Because it's like, getting late.
It's getting late.
Gonna have a video dropping tomorrow about a new product coming out. So definitely be on the lookout. And I know James is gonna have a video too.
So check
you,
both of those guys out.
I
We
think
did
we're
not
going to
do
see quite a few videos out tomorrow, I think.
Mhm.
So be a battle of the videos on.
Actually, I think it's gonna help everybody because I think
Yeah.
We didn't
Get
do a
different
YouTuber
versions.
of the week, so apologize for that. We'll need to catch up next week.
watch Galaga Guy.
2 reds and 1 black. Okay, there you go.
That's my YouTuber
we'll
of the
be
week.
having
This guy right here.
We'll be having a show on Friday. We'll probably be talking about, what everybody else is talking about. So we're not eating anything though. We're past that now.
We're gonna do
was that
Hot
weird
Ones Monday with Mr. Cooper. So I'm gonna find the hottest sauces out there and send them to his house and make him eat.
I gotta tell you, talking for an hour after you
On
eat
chicken
ghost
nuggets.
pepper sauce.
He's gonna cook
It's
up some
not
chicken
fun.
nuggets and try a bunch of sauces.
I still think head cheese. Go with the
I
head
was,
cheese.
You do it towards the
disgusting,
end of
man.
your show. You need to make people stay and keep it to the end.
and
of the
have
show.
like Todd did, and he was choking on root beer.
yeah.
He drank the nastiest
Well, the
root
worst
beer you ever
the worst
seen.
people were Stock Jock and you, Todd, like I'd be like, all right, 10 super chats. I'll eat some ghost pepper sauce. You guys are like, eat it now, and I'm like, what are you doing?
You got to get $1 amount.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but
Say,
Except
what's
when
that
you're
hand
talking
on?
99 cents at a time, right? 99 cents
Yeah.
at a time to get them there quick.
Lots of good
No, you
clips
got to
from
do
that.
like
I was
$1 about. You got to hit like $50 or something like that.
well. If you guys watched the last episode, Burger Time Babe took another bite. I was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you biting it again?" It was It was good.
10 super chats to the sandwich off of Todd's carpet. Wow.
It take 20.
And then
But I'd
drink that
do
root
it.
beer. That root beer you were drinking. What was
Oh,
that root
11
beer you
a.m.
drank that was
Pacific,
nasty?
Mike, I believe. There you go.
I think that's 2 Eastern.
I believe it is. One
That
or
would
two.
be the
Yep.
same time at 11 o'clock.
There you
Yep.
go.
I have to finish it up. I'm in the middle of doing it right now. It's actually
Does
really
Todd,
cool,
you
guys.
have
You're
a-
gonna like it.
You have a show on Monday?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
And,
Right
I'm-
before open fridge.
Yeah. And
Oh.
I do have a special guest coming on. I don't want to say it because I want everybody to
Ooh.
check out the media, but I do have a special guest.
And we don't know who it is.
Don't know
I
who
do.
it is.
Wait,
So
Of course
maybe.
you
I got a great topic. I'm making everything up, and it's going to be a good show. So check it out. Don't forget to sub and like my videos because I
talk about your giveaway. Talk
I
about your
want to
giveaway.
still give away a Quest 3. So if you haven't subbed to my channel yet, I'll be trying to get it off on trying to give it away on Cinco de Mayo. So, and I'm at 352, I think. So I still need a lot of support there. So please help me out. Any other fellow YouTubers, please call it out to your subs as well. Todd's Carpet should be a guest. We need answers. There you go.
FBI Crime Lab.
I'll
That's
give you a
right.
hint. It's not me. Brooklyn, I'm going to have you on at some point. You know that, right? FBI Crime Lab, Todd? Yeah. Yeah.
And then for our show, our channel, are we doing the 1,000 sub thing?
Yep, we're still trying to get to that as well. I'm trying to give away a VR tank stick. So with the new VR coming out soon,
Along with there'll be a lot more things piling in on that.
I'm sure there will be. So
We have
when
a
do you
VR
get our
project.
virtual fight sticks? Yeah. So I want to give those away. Cinco de Mayo is that next day I set for that as well. So let's hope hope we can get that. When will I get the Quest 3, Todd? Well, you gotta
get 148 more alt accounts.
148 more alt accounts, MG, which you're probably
subscribe
of
for
all the
Todd.
people in here, you're the one who's probably closest to having that.
That's probably close. Yes. So help me out, MG. Spread the word, buddy. So I can.
Yep.
I'd love to send you that Quest 3 if you want it.
Todd, you got to make more shorts. I heard that gets you up to 30,000.
There you go. When is Cinco de Mayo? That is the 5th of May, sir.
Cinco is 5D May.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you already have
I've got
one?
here, and I've got. I'm trying to do a
After
video on it, and that
1,000
is, I got my GI Joel inline riser came today for my T2, so I'll be putting that together this week, and
Danny shows up finally,
and
Are we ready?
getting this thing all put together for everybody.
There you
So-
go.
So
Thanks, Joel, for
which
sending
cab is
this.
that for?
For
Which cab is
T2,
that for?
T2.
T2,
Nice.
T2.
Nice.
Yep.
There you go.
So, anybody need you know what? Part of the giveaway, Todd, is I'm gonna have a T2 arcade 1-up riser.
Thor, I have mine right here. So if you want to know if it actually is legit, I have it. Actually enjoy
I
it.
can't seem to. Every time I try to, I can't seem to get it. So
You can't get it?
That's honestly though, Stock Jock, that's like the perfect one to get the inline riser for, because I know there's been some people are worried about it being more wobbly with the inside.
Right.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
T2. It's like you're not even touching it. You have your guns, and
exactly.
that's like the perfect
Exactly.
one to get it for.
Yep.
did you get the extra inches on that?
I did because it's already a very tall cab,
Okay.
you know. So no, I didn't.
Didn't know if you wanted to go the +2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So,
Yeah, no, I thought about it, but I was like, well, and I stood right there and I was like, well, no, this thing is already a really good height. So
It's
if
a
it was
major
any other
award.
ones, I probably would. Like when I'm going to start, every month or two, I'm going to start replacing all these in here.
Arcade One Up will no
Nice.
longer make original risers, so it might be worth something one day if
Yeah.
Joel retires. There you
Yeah,
go.
Well,
that's-
what's
actually,
really
yeah.
funny is this mic stand right here is clipped on to onto a
one of-
dig dug riser.
Ah,
I got it
Let
on
me
the
give
side
it
over here. It's like a little
big
table.
red riser and a T2. Yeah.
Yep.
Before you start that CRT on the Big Blue. There you go.
That's
Moving
actually
it
true. If they're not going to sell the original riser anymore,
Nope.
Yeah, it's going to be a issue.
You just have to buy their new amazing cabs. that
Or
they
you have to buy your riser from G.I. Joel.
There you go.
Yep.
That's your number one location for that.
Mhm.
All right, gentlemen, let's send these nice people
I know
home.
him.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us
Yep.
tonight. Check out, I don't know if Cap's going to be doing Real Retro tomorrow. I don't know. But if he is, check him out. And, of course, check out Gallagher Guy's show this Friday. And
Open
all the
Fridge
others,
Monday, right
Nostalgia
after.
Power on Saturday morning.
Yeah, Mike.
Quarter deck on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Sunday, yep.
So check them all
Stock
out.
Jock and G.I. Joe is going to have a show someday. We're going to watch
Someday I'm just we are going to do one.
Add it to the lineup.
Todd, what do you got?
We're just
You got
getting the
your,
producer involved.
Yeah, Nerd Oasis on Mondays at
Oasis.
6 o'clock every other week.
Ooh,
So
Shotgun Sean and Rascal on Tuesdays. They're doing some awesome stuff. I love those guys.
yeah, Real Retro may not be on tomorrow. I hope it returns soon. Yeah, hope so. Yeah,
Mhm.
can't wait for a show with Stock Jock and G.I. Joel. That would be a good, awesome show. So, all right, gentlemen, I'm going to send these nice people home. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see y'all next week. And as always, keep enjoying what you're doing, man.
Game
Have
on,
fun.
man. Game on.
Game on. Game on. See you later, guys. Peace.
Dude.